All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mo, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mo. I said stay woke, real mo. Stay woke, real mo. I said stay woke, real mo. Stay woke, real mo. Yeah, well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a crew name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest in. I'm tired of niggas, they front they blessings. They want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with king, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mo, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empire fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mo, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
I'm fat for many reasons. That is fat phobia.
This guy is ginormous. He is huge.
A lot of people gain weight over time.
I don't think that there are any problems with the body positivity movement.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Because
the sun is shining.
singing, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 20 hundo and 50 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, back with another episode. And today's episode of the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin' on all you beaches.
The fucking Catalina wine.
All right, fam, welcome to the show. Everyone, take a moment and hit that like button and drop a comment down below what you are smashing today. I hope you are going to the fucking gym. I hope you have gone to the fucking gym. I hope you will go to the fucking gym. And if you don't, how fucking dare you?
That's fucking bullshit.
How fucking dare you? Sick 'em, Greta. Sick 'em. Well, welcome to the show, after all. And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, make sure you leave us a 5-star review and write a review. I love to feature those in the pre-roll. A lot of you that listen to the podcast already know that. And you can check out all the links for the live stream every single day. We are on every fucking streaming channel known to man. And you can go over to thedailyswole.com. That's THE, thedailyswole.com for all of those live stream links. We are ready to get into a great show. How about that, fam? Thank you, Aaron. Aaron Hardy, those new intros are magical. Yes, exclusive for those of you that are watching the show. The intros are pretty fucking epic. Thank you, Aaron. I'm glad you enjoy it. Lil Boots, good morning. Been getting into your content more and loving it. It's been helping me stay on track with my goals. Y'all are awesome. Some gorillas for Lil Boots. I agree. The SwoleFam is fucking amazing. And before we even get into that tip, we got to do a little pre-swole. We got to do a little pre-swole drip here because we have a special event coming up tonight. What do we got for him, fam? What do we got for him? Come on. How many of you blocked off your schedule tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time? We have our SwoleFam round table.
You people.
What do you need, you people?
Yeah. All right. SwoleFam Roundtable tonight, December the 16th. It is the 16th after all, isn't it? It is. 6 p.m. Eastern time. We will have a live call with myself, with the SwoleFam. Join in, and you can only get access to that if you're a member, and you could join now over at swolenormousx.com for less than the price of a Mocha Choca Caramel Fuccuccino. You can join the fam, the greatest fam in the realm. Go and check it out, swolenormousx.com, because we are about to pop off at 6 p.m. Eastern time for our SwoleFam Roundtable. And those are always fun events. Don't miss out on that. That being said, I think we have our announcements out of the way. We have to bust this nut open. We have to summon the Falcon and get on with today's show. We got great SwoleFam posts. We got good questions coming up, I'm sure of it. And Balls Deep is going to be deep as always. Ball's going to be slapping that ass. Get ready for it. It's going to be fucking sick. You make me happy, SwoleFam. That being said, let's summon the Falcon and get this party started. Falcon. Nailed it. Put some respect on it. You know, boosh.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Indeed, sir. Indeed, Leo drinking that sparkling bone broth. Cheers as always, I guess. Get some help, Leo. Get some help. Rose, you made a wise choice ditching that alky. My God, Leo, clean yourself up. He looks pretty clean, though. He's in a nice suit. He's looking pretty sharp. I don't know how he keeps it all together, just boozing every day. All right, hashtag FYR. What does FYR stand for? It stands for fuck your resolutions. And let me tell you, fam, it is fuck your resolution season. And like I always say over there, if you want to join the fam, we have amazing specials for fuck your resolution season. But what does it actually mean? Fuck your resolutions means start today. It means start today. It means don't wait for Monday. Don't wait for next week, next month, and certainly not next year, which is actually next month. But it's just another day. It's just another sunrise. It's just another sunset. It's just another cycle. So it really doesn't matter when you start. If you are waiting till next year or you're waiting for a resolution, you're making an excuse to not take action. And if you're tying your physical change, if you're tying your commitment, if you're tying your habitual change, if you're changing all these aspects of your lifestyle and you really want to move forward and you're tying it to a date like January 1st, you are setting yourself up for failure. Because trust me, when you start getting into, how about February? When you start getting into March, when you start getting into June, does anyone talk about resolutions in June? Does anyone? No, they fucking don't. No, they fucking don't. They don't talk about resolutions in June. You know why? Because people don't fucking care. They just say it to say it. It's January 1st. Happy New Year. What's your resolutions this year? Yeah, these are just worthless words that people say. They don't take action. That's why they have resolutions every fucking year. If they actually took action with them, they wouldn't have to make a resolution. They would just change their habits and do it. So who cares when you start? Start today. Why are you waiting another couple weeks to be fat, lazy, miserable, in pain, not satisfied with where you've been, where you've gone, what you've done, or how many times you've fallen off? Why not make those positive changes now and stop procrastinating on your health? That's what we say around here in the Swole family. That's what we say. That being said, let's get into the tip today. We got awesome SwoleFam posts. Let's get started. It's time to moisturize. Everyone, get that saliva going and let's spit on it. Babe, oh, yeah. Just an inch. It's cold outside. Moist. Very moist. All right, first post today. Let's get a drum roll going.
What's in the box?
We got our first SwoleFam post from Harley, and Harley writes, hello, my name is Harley, pronounced like Harley. I have been a part of the SwoleFam for 2 days now. Well, welcome to the fam. Gorillas for Harley. Gorillas. I found Papa Swolio on TikTok, and after agreeing and relating with every single video, I knew joining the SwoleFam would be perfect for me. I love to work out and finally have the mindset of wanting to be strong, not thin. I think getting my squats from 150 to 200 pounds in the month of October really helped my mindset. I'm 29 years old, live in Texas, and work as a 911 call taker, but right now I'm looking for a 9-to-5 job so I'll have a set schedule with no overtime so I can have a better sleep schedule. Dieting is the thing I struggle with the most, but I'm really excited to start the full elimination diet on January 2nd, including doing the partial one for the rest of 2021 because I have to have my glass of whiskey on New Year's Eve. Winky face. I've also been a type 1 diabetic since I was 7, so I know how all the garbage food I eat really messes with my blood sugar. So happy to be a part of the Swole fam. Welcome. Everyone say welcome, Harley. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Sounds like we're popping Harley cherries, doesn't it? Welcome to the fam, Harley. Welcome. All right. We got one from our very own Jeremy. Let's check out this progress picture. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, J-Bomb. Jeremy writes, the only thing about this picture of Noah and me that I like is knowing that we are changing this lifestyle. I'll zoom into the pictures in a second. This is why I know that the people who yell about fat phobia are lying to themselves. Neither of us are happy in our current obese condition, but it's nobody's fault but ours. Nobody did this to us, and only we can change it. We stop being biches, the fat phobia crowd can bite me. I agree. I love it, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate the mindset. And I think we can all appreciate it. So here we got Jeremy and his boy. And I am really eager to see how they progress. I know they've made a lot of changes already. And it is a slow road. It is going to be a long journey. But I think, especially now that they're doing it together, father and son, talk about the inspiration for Jeremy to see his boy doing it with him. And for Noah to see his father doing it with him. A lot of integrity there. And having the Swole fam by your side. We are here every step of the way to answer any questions and give you that support. So fuck yeah, bro. You got this. Both of you got this. Both of you got this. And Noah looks like he's got like a fucking bodybuilder frame. Noah you really, like your son, Jeremy, like really has that. There's a physique under there for sure. You can see like it's evenly distributed. I think Noah can really, I think Noah's really going to see amazing progress. Likewise to you, Jeremy, but I really see like the structure for Noah as well. Might have a little closet bodybuilder there, perhaps, mayhaps, but excellent. Do it together and stay focused. Stay focused. Ups and downs, peaks and valleys, but you're going to come through for sure. Good for you guys. Good for you guys. Fucking awesome. Yeah, wide shoulders, right? Wide shoulders for sure. Looks like a power lifter, like in the best way, just like strong. Melanie, hey fam. It's been a while since I've posted. I completed my eating disorder program and have a much more regulated eating schedule and making sure I take in enough per day. I'm staying consistent with workouts, but not to the obsessive level I was at previously. Many days I don't feel like going, but I make myself or do an at-home workout instead. I feel more balanced and in a healthier mindset to reach more fitness goals. For those of you struggling with an unhealthy relationship with food, just know that you can develop a better one. It just takes time and some hard-ass work. You got this. Thanks, fam, for letting me update y'all. Good for you, Melanie. Man, we got a lot of good posts today. We got a lot of good posts.
Inconceivable!
I'm going to break that gorilla button today. Man, everyone's crushing it. SwoleFam's really pulling through. Everyone's kind of coming around, getting their shit in order, and it's a perfect time, too. It's a perfect time. It's a perfect time. This is a weird time of year. We have Christmas coming up. A lot of people are going through a lot of changes. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of fear-mongering going on. And, we're coming up on New Year. There's kind of like that weird time of year where, people don't really know what's going on. You want to start, but you don't want to start. It's so easy to say, I'll start in 2 weeks. I'll start in January 1st. It's a couple weeks away. You just keep on procrastinating, staying in that same kind of like cyclical habit. It's just really important to understand that a lot of people around you, most people around you, remember, most people are going to be average. Most people are, that's what most people are. That's what average is. Most people don't, period. Most people don't train. Most people don't eat healthy. Most people don't think about their community. Most people don't do any of the 7 pillars. They don't do the first 6. They're consistent with none of the first 6. So maybe they have 1 pillar under their belt, but, they're not doing what they should be doing. So you can't measure what you're doing based on anyone else. You can't measure or compare your mindset to a lot of people in your circle. That's why it's important to surround yourselves with inspiration, listen to podcasts and watch videos that actually help you improve, that help you get to that next level. That's why the SwoleFam is so powerful. It's because we are going to be there to answer questions and to keep you focused where your environment, maybe you can't really customize your environment completely. You live with family, you have friends in your circle or coworkers and just shit that you're trying to change, but it doesn't change overnight. Your mindset might have flipped 180, but what you're dealing with is going to take some time to get through. What you have to work through is going to take some time to come out the other side. So you have to be patient, but that's the great part about going internal, practicing brain gains, practicing pillar number 6, mindfulness, and focusing on the things that you can control. That way you can come out the other side stronger and keep on, laying those bricks for a healthier life moving forward. So it sounds like everyone's fucking crushing it. Let's see. Peaceful Bandit answered the door of my Swolenormous gym apparel. Roofers looked a little startled. Bandit, what were you wearing? What were you wearing? We must know. We must know. Gotta love those reactions when people see like, it says like, fuck your resolutions. Excuse me, is this Miss Bandit? Is this Peaceful Bandit? We're here to fix your roof. Yeah, I agree. John says, next month, all I will get are vague, lame questions about being fit because, over my decade of effort and continued learning, sum it up to lazy inquiries. You're going to have people like, hey, I want to lose weight. Oh, it's time to get off. Time to get these like 10 pounds off. Time to get this quarantine 15 off. Time to make those changes. Har, har, har. A resolution to lose weight. Those don't work. They don't work. Very rarely. Can't say never, but very rarely. That's why people make the same fucking resolutions every year because they work so goddamn well, don't they? In March, no one cares like, hey, what's your resolution? What are you talking about? Just think about when people stop saying Happy New Year. When does it get weird? What are your thoughts? Put that in the comments. What are your thoughts? When does it get weird when you say Happy New Year? February for sure. But once you start getting, I know sometimes you haven't seen people for a while, but I think like third week of January, it's like, all right, we know. We know. Happy New Year. After the second week of January, it's like, fuck off. Come on, fuck off. So the same thing. How powerful are resolutions in February? They're not. You're already on to the next holiday, or March, spring break, April. You got Easter. You got Memorial Day coming up. You got summer and cruises, and everyone's going to do. All right, Nicholas, I finished week 2. On the review, I had to take a point off on my end because there was a day I didn't give 100%. I do love the review at the end of the week. This week, I'm holding myself extra accountable. The SwoleFam is the greatest fam in the whole realm, and Swole season kicks ass. I agree. There you go. Great job, Nick. Great job, brother. Good for you. Keep crushing Swole season. How many of you are doing Swole season right now? 'Tis the season to get swole. We got a post here, last one, from the Swolenormous X, the SwoleFam discussion boards on SwolenormousX.com from Omar. Hi, my name is Omar. I'm a father to 3 boys. I'm a caregiver. I've allowed myself to fall on and off diets and nutrition plans. I am currently almost pushing 400 pounds, and I am just trying to stay motivated and get myself back down to 250 pounds through proper nutrition and exercising. I think we can help you out with that. All right. It's time for Omar to make some fucking changes. It's time for you to pull the trigger, Omar. Not like Alec Baldwin, but like it's time for you to, make those positive changes for your health. Too soon? No. Never. It's not too soon. It's never too soon. Never too soon. All right. Good for you, Omar. Welcome, man. We have a lot of great posts today. Amazing posts. Let's see. Let's get a couple comments from the Swole fam. Remember, it is time to make those moves. It's time to join the fam today. Make sure you're checking out all the links down below for SwoleNormousX.com because we have Fuck Your Resolution specials. Now, today's Swole card is FYR, which means Fuck Your Resolutions. And as we're just talking about, the time is now to start. Why are you waiting? Why are you slacking? Why are you procrastinating? You've been doing it for years. Maybe you've been doing it for fucking decades. How dare you? How dare you keep on putting off your health? How dare you do that to your body? The only body that you have, the only thing that you truly fucking own, and you are not taking care of yourself. Why have you not started building those habits? Are you making another excuse because it's December 16th? Oh, it still says December on the calendar. Who fucking cares? The only time you have is now. There's no past, there's no future, there's only now. And what are you doing now to take care of yourself? That's why the SwoleFam and the 7 pillars will get you where you need to go, because it's the only way that you can have all this content for all 7 pillars in one place and the community support to get you through, because it's not about doing it for a couple days. It's not about doing it for a couple weeks. It's about setting those foundational habits that will take you through the rest of your life as you adapt, as you grow, as you change, as you go through these different seasons in your life. You need to be able to have the tools in order to adapt. And that's how the muscles grow. They adapt to the stress you put on them. And that's how you will grow when it comes to your lifestyle, your schedule, your time management. As you change jobs, as you maybe move closer to a gym or further away from a gym, or your schedule changes, or you build out a home gym, or you get into a relationship, you learn how to navigate and how to adjust your fitness and your training and your schedule dynamically to suit your needs so you stay consistent, which is pillar number 7. So that's a practice, and that takes time. It takes time to really fortify those habits and really learn how to adapt and adjust. And you're going to change over time, and the SwoleFam and SwoleNormousX.com will help you do that. So you have all the tools at your disposal. The greatest fam in the realm. Join the fam today. Go and join the fam today. All right. Oh, we got a funny one. All right, so we can take some questions now. Drop it in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. We'll take a couple comments, but also we got some questions from Shitstagram. And before we go balls deep, so you have a question, drop it again in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Nick says, I took a shirtless pic of my flexing back muscles on Instagram, and I got it removed for nudity and pornography. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Good for you. Good for you. That means sick fucking games. They're intimidated by those sick fucking nudity and pornography. Nudity and pornography. I did a TikTok last night just getting into my cold plunge, and it took like 10, 15 minutes for it to get sent out to my audience because I think it was like, I don't know, what I showed skin. I mean, girls are half naked on this app and have no problems. And I like show like I'm in shorts and I'm lifting and it's like, well, I don't know. I see a lot of skin there. Yeah. Someone that's not fat, someone that's not pretending to justify obesity. Better block it. Better block it. Let's take a question from Hales gets fit. Hales gets fit. All right, Hales. Let's see. Papa Swole, how can I keep my ankles / sides of feet from rolling in / out during squats? Well, you're not really doing both. I think what you're trying to describe is overpronation. You're trying to describe your feet flattening on the inside and kind of like your external rotation tension and like your toes are kind of like turning out and your feet are flattening. So they can't really do both. They can't roll in and out. So I'm assuming you're talking about the E version, your feet flattening and your toes kind of like twisting out. This comes down to ankle mobility in a big way. So I would focus on doing a lot of, calf and soleus stretching. I would start practicing yoga regularly. I would also do some toe lifts. You could lean back against a wall with your feet a couple in front of you, maybe a couple feet away from the wall, just lifting your toes up and down to strengthen the front of your shin, your anterior tibialis muscle. I would also recommend doing some deep squats, whether you have to hold onto a pole or a railing and putting, let's say, a towel or some blocks under your heels and getting into a deep squat and just rocking side to side, front and back, really stretching out the back of your ankle, your Achilles tendon, your triceps surae, the Achilles tendon, the really deep connective tissue. And as you get better, you can start lowering your heels closer to the ground. Just really practice getting into that deep squat start with like 15 seconds to 30 seconds, stand up, shake it out, do it again until you get up to a couple minutes with your heels elevated. That allows you to get into a deep squat because you have very tight ankles most likely. And that's because of muscle imbalances, wearing heels all the time, sitting down often, wearing shoes, even sneakers are terrible for the feet because they have a closed off toe box. They compress the feet and also they elevate the heels. So you really want to make sure that you are, not creating imbalances as you're working on this. So just some ideas, but you need to very much so work on ankle mobility. And if you're a member of Swolenormous X, anyone listening or watching, make sure you go and check out the ankle mobility masterclass in the masterclass section. And that's available with premium and unlimited membership. So you can get a head start and check out that ankle mobility masterclass. It's excellent and will take care of these issues. So good question. Very good question. Essentially what that's describing, it's a movement compensation and your body will detour. So for example, if there's a roadblock, if there's an accident or there's, a meteor lands on the highway, what are you going to have? You're going to have a detour. You're going to have cones set up. You're going to have police and everything getting people off on an exit. You're going to have to go a detour and go around and then get back on the highway a couple exits down. That's what your body will do. If it has a restriction, if there's something that limits the motion, if there's something that limits how far the tibia can track over the toes, if something that limits your dorsiflexion, your body is going to detour. It's going to lean forward more. It's going to compensate in order to get that movement accomplished. And what happens is your toes turn out, your knees bend in and cave in. You get a lot of knee valgus. You get a lot of stress on your knees, but it's a way for your body to work around that ankle limitation. And it's really bad. You can really have problems with your MCL. You can tear a meniscus because of squatting like that. You can have you're at a higher risk for things like ACL tears from just like moving or stepping down, walking down stairs or things like that, just because you have, weaker and more unstable knees and movement limitations. So definitely not a good idea to let that go unaddressed. All right. Again, any other questions live? #AskPapaSwole. Let's follow up. John's got a good comment here. It's funny how your body adapts. I once did barbell squats, no problem, but I couldn't perform regular squats without weight. Yoga improved my mobility and I could do regular squats now. How about that? How about that, John? Yeah, and obviously what you mean is having the mobility without having that pressure pushing you down into that. Yeah, it's a huge difference. All right, egressing barriers on Instagram. Papa Swolio, I'm a little jealous of your beard. Common. What do you do to get it to grow? I don't shave it. Oh!
Matt Damon.
What do I do to get it to grow? Well, that's a fact. I don't shave it. Mama Swolio takes care of it and grooms it now and again. But a healthy diet, plenty of sleep. Seriously, people underestimate. Like, how do I get it to grow? It's not like I sit there and it's like, it's like, grow, motherfucker, grow. But a healthy diet is, of course, a lot of times it's genetic too. But most people don't get enough sleep. Most people don't eat quality food. I mean, I consume tons of collagen, bone broth. I get raw bone marrow. I'm eating organ meats like liver every day. I'm just eating really healthy food, high fats, high protein, getting tons of nutrients, and I'm getting lots of sun. I'm getting good sleep. I mean, all these things are very important. I mean, how your food, think about it. When you take care of yourself, it improves your hair, skin, and nails. So where do you think that comes from? It doesn't come from the outside. Putting stuff on them externally isn't really that beneficial. It's all about the inside. It's about your internal health. And when you're healthier on the inside, your body is going to produce better tissues all around. Skin, hair, nails, all that is related. So increasing your collagen intake, starting to get into grass-fed beef and bone broth and bone marrow. Fantastic. I mean, I just take care of myself. I take care of myself. It's not about what I put on them. Like, I don't really do a lot for my hair. Mama Swole always getting on me. She's like, brush your hair. I really don't brush my hair that often. And it gets all knotted up. I just don't care because I put it up and I train, I sweat, and I go in the cold plunge in the sauna. It's like, it just grows. And of course, it's genetic too. I have great hair genes, but at the same time, the quality of my hair has improved dramatically, even with, naturally my predisposition to have hair and beard, and healthy food and healthy lifestyle will grow your hair, skin, and nails stronger and better. It is. Think about how people will consume, products that cause, allergies, and they have skin conditions and eczema and psoriasis and things like that. Let's see, Nick. Hey, Papa, did you update the Amazon list to show what you do to help smooth out hand calluses? I know you brought it up, but I can't remember what you recommended. Any kind of like pumice stone is great. I'll make a note of it. There was one thing that I had. It's like curved that I would use for my heels too. That I just kind of rubbed on my hand too. But I'll try to remember to do it right now. Let me see if I can do it right now. Let me see if I can add it right now. I'll add it to the, I don't know. Let me see. Hand. Let's see if I can put something hand. It's really simple. I didn't like the pumice stones too much. This one was actually pretty good. It has a handle and stuff like that. I just typed in hand. Let's see if my recent purchases will come up. Or maybe it's not a hand. Oh, it's probably not a callus. How do you fucking spell that? Callus. See if that's going to come up. There we go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it right now. Potato peeler. Nice. We do this shit live. Let me see. Let me add it to list. Where should I add it? Let's see. Papa Swolio's personal care. Done. There you go. So I added the one that I was talking about that I was referring to. So that's what I do. You get your hands like, warm or like in a shower, just kind of sand a little bit. I don't want to get rid of my calluses because I work hard for them. I don't want to get rid of my calluses because then that's going to negatively affect my mace bell work, my kettlebell work. I just don't want them to be like thick and ridgy and getting caught, right? You want to smooth them out so they don't get caught and like rip off. That's the worst. Let's see here. Tyler, Papa Swolio, what are some pre-workout foods or sodium to get that pump and sweat? Haven't been that sweaty in a few days and would like to. Well, that has to do with your heart rate, bro. That has to do with like your body, your sympathetic nervous system. I mean, consuming more salt or pre-workout, that's going to make you sweat more. That's not necessarily beneficial. Your body is sweating to cool itself off. Your body is sweating to lower internal temperatures. So you just ain't training hard enough. But you don't have to be sweating and dripping. If you're trying to pack on tons of muscle, you don't have to be dripping in sweat. Some people sweat easier than others. Boo Sausage, Derek at More Plates, More Dates discussed recently a protocol for beard growth using minoxidil and micropuncture. Look, most people don't eat healthy. Most people don't fucking sleep. You'd want to my opinion, Not saying that doesn't work, but I don't think you need to be like puncturing your face for beard growth. I think you need to fundamentally, for one thing, first, you should be eating better, sleeping better, following the 7 pillars and taking care of your health. For fuck's sake, eat some grass-fed beef, eat some organ meats, drink some bone broth, get some more collagen, eat some goddamn raw bone marrow and some liver and shit like that, and start taking care of yourself. And that'll benefit fundamentally. You can go for that stuff afterwards, but at the same time, a lot of people are looking for topical or fast results for things that can potentially be improved, dramatically improved, or solved with lifestyle habits. So look, lifestyle habits takes more time. I'm not saying that doesn't work. I don't know what the hell that stuff is. He's the chemistry nerd. But, that could be more of like a last resort if you haven't done. But a lot of people are trying to look for cover-ups. A lot of people are trying to look for some pill to take or something to, like Tyler was saying, something to make me sweat more. It's like, if you're taking care of your health fundamentally, then you can go to that next level. But most people aren't even doing the basics. Let's see. Flavio M. Martins. Flavio, what a good name. Papa, Brazilian fan here. What up, Ish? I prefer chicken over beef. I love how you spelled beef. B-I-F-F-E. It's beefy. It's beefy. I prefer chicken over beefy. Am I Bish? This is my favorite post ever. This is my favorite post ever. Oh, the way it's written is awesome. Papa, Brazilian fan here. I prefer chicken over beef. Am I Bish? No, you're not well, maybe you are a little bit of Bish. No, you prefer it. I don't know what kind of foods you have access to down there, but there's nothing inherently wrong with chicken if you're getting I would say wild chicken, but like if you're getting really pastured chicken that's not fed corn, that's not fed soy, you're getting better omega-3 profiles and CLA from multi-gastric animals like a cow or bison, for example. Cows, at least ruminant animals. Chicken, monogastric animals, like they're just not as nutrient dense, a lot leaner. You're not getting the same type of quality nutrition from the organs, from the organ meats, for example. So, I wouldn't call you a biche, but I would definitely mix in and get those healthier fats. Chickens is very, very lean. You're just not getting nowhere near as much value as ruminant animals like grass-fed beef. So you're not biche. I feel bad. I want to call you a biche. I want to call you a biche. Am I biche? Am I biche? I feel bad. It's like, yes, my son, thou art biche. Or maybe I should be like Kill Bill, where she meets like the Japanese guy. Like, ha ha ha, you are biche. Now we could begin. Hey. Vasilis, PTS, tell me a healthy breakfast. Tell me a healthy breakfast. I just tell you. Yell at me. Yell me. Healthy breakfast. It depends on what foods work best for you. I mean, sometimes I'll have some raw eggs. Sometimes I'll have some raw liver. Today I had a little bit of grass-fed beef, a little bit of steak, and I had some avocado and bone marrow. Boom. That was a small little breakfast. Sometimes I have a bigger breakfast. Sometimes I don't eat breakfast. So a healthy breakfast is healthy food that you eat in the morning. Like breakfast foods are nonsense. Seriously, breakfast foods are nonsense. Oh, but this is, I eat oatmeal in the morning and I don't have it later. Like oats are gross, but it's arbitrary. It's food for consumption. It has nothing to do with the time. Be like, I don't know, on steak for breakfast. It's food. You're just programmed culturally to like only eat certain foods. Those are breakfast foods. We'll have breakfast for dinner. Fuck you. I'll have bacon for dinner. I'll have eggs for dinner. I'll have food when I want food. If anything, people should be eating bigger meals early in the day, not smaller meals. Some people have like little tiny. I like to eat during daylight hours. I don't like to eat late. It's good food. Good food, eat it in the morning. A breakfast is good food that works best for your body that you eat in the morning. It's very simple. And everyone's got their own preference. When you're training is going to be a factor, when you go to work and things like that. Crimson Kimono. If carbs like bread and rice don't agree with you, is it okay just eating high fat and high protein meals? Yeah, totally. It's really great. You're probably not, it's not that you're necessarily going to be in ketosis, but it's definitely excellent. If you're trying to build a lot of muscle, if you're trying to put on more size, I would look for things like sweet potatoes. You might like those a little bit better. And I have fruit. For me, my go-to are sweet potatoes and fruit. I have had some white rice the last day or two. Sometimes I shift it up and I do a little white rice. I don't know what kind of rice you're having, but I prefer white jasmine rice. I avoid brown rice. Not a good idea. But not often. Not often. I prefer sweet potatoes now and again if I feel like I need some carbs and fruit. And then I have my beef and organ meats and stuff. So it's definitely okay, but I would make sure they're getting in your nutrients. So opt for organ meats and the like that we talk about here on the show. All right, we'll take one or two more questions. We got some balls deep posts. We'll take one from Mid Pacman on Instagram. Got a lot of Instagram. Good. Can we get a round of applause for the Instagram questions? Usually they're hot garbage. I should say usually, but oftentimes they're hot garbage. You've been having some good Instagram questions and different ones than we normally get. Mid Pacman says, Papa Swole, are there benefits to cardio? I've heard many differing opinions. Well, let's tease this out a little bit because yes, there's absolutely benefits to cardio and it's very important in my opinion. But in terms of what most people think of as cardio is like going on a fucking elliptical or a treadmill. Cardiovascular activity, like your body is always kind of doing cardio. It just depends on what zone, like what level your heart rate is getting to and how long it's sustained. And of course, there's different measurements of your cardiovascular capacity, like heart rate recovery, like how soon or how quickly your body returns to a resting heart rate after intense exercise. So for example, if you're doing circuit training, if you're just doing lifting and going from the next exercise to the next exercise to the next exercise with no rest, you're essentially lifting with cardio. So if you're doing, let's say, push-ups and then going to pull-ups and doing walking lunges and then doing squats without rest, you're essentially doing cardio. If you're trying to do more of a bodybuilding, you're trying to build more muscle, you're doing longer rest periods and more intense loads for more low, moderate repetitions, for example. So there's definitely benefits to cardio. A lot of benefits, but at the same time, you know, how are you defining what cardio is? You could do cardio with yoga. You're going and just doing like sun salutations or doing a level 3 class. There's a lot of cardiovascular benefits. You get cardio mimicking benefits going to the sauna. If any of you wear any of those like, you know, heart rate monitors or you have one of those like Whoop straps or Apple Watches or whatever you're doing, you're going to a sauna, you'll know your heart rate gets up and sustained like you're doing cardiovascular activity because your body is you know, cooling itself off and getting similar benefits to that. Also, you can get that from doing things like mace bell or steel clubs or kettlebell work. So you can do resistance training for cardiovascular benefits. You don't necessarily have to do like long distance marathon running. You could do sprints, you could do sled pulls, you could do plyometrics. There's a lot of different ways to get cardiovascular benefits, and certain ones will be more beneficial, in my experience and opinion, for building muscle if that's your goal, or metabolizing fat rather than long distance. I prefer more higher intensity if you're doing something like sprints or hill sprints or plyometrics or kettlebells. I personally feel that's more effective than like long, slow duration cardiovascular activity. Like that's great too. Going for walks is great. But doing something that's more functional than just doing like an arbitrary machine, like an elliptical, you're just better off in my opinion. Let's see, Handyman 4747, Papa finally got the wife to start going to the gym after months of asking, just being a good example of eating properly and the right foods and exercising every day. Let's fucking go. I told you, man. I told you. Remember, lead by example. Good for you. Good for you. See, lead by example. Lead by example. You can't like force people to do things, but you can lead by example. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. All right. That being said, it's time. Let's go to balls deep on that one. That's fantastic news. Good for you.
That's deep.
All right. We have an absolute super gunch of a post from who else but the fat fucking
what's in the box?
Doctor. Let's see what this huge pile of dog shit is writing now. Let's just look. Hold on, before we read this post, can someone look at her name? Look at her name. Can this chick, I mean, arguably a chick, can this chick put more colors and flags in her bio? Can someone tell me what these are? So the profile avatar is like yellow, white, purple, and black. What the fuck that is? Then she has like what looks like just the general pride flag. And then she has one that's like pink, white, and blue, which looks like, you know, I don't know, like a trans Argentina flag. I don't know what this is. How many flags and colors can you have? My God, this chick is like playing one of these like role-playing games or like Call of Duty, and she has, I don't know, like an infinity shield, just completely impervious, just invincibility. It's like playing Super Mario, and she just constantly has a star. She's constantly like ding 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 ding. Let's go. Right? She's constantly invincible. All right. She writes, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Great. BMI is a tool of oppression. Of course it is. Forget the fact that it's completely inaccurate measure of health. It has a failure rate of 66%. Okay. Forget the fact that it does not take a whole range of important factors into consideration. We always talk about how BMI can be flawed, but for the average person, it's a good idea because it tells you how wide you are relative to how tall you are. And essentially BMI is, wow, you are way too wide and you have way too much weight for your height. All right. So if it's like, hey, you're 5'3", you shouldn't be 400 pounds. This doesn't add up. This ain't good. That's pretty accurate. Yeah, it's not going to tell you if you have diabetes. If you step on a scale, it's not going to tell you whether or not you have a heart condition. But BMI will tell you, wow, you are wider than you should be, or you are heavier. It's not accurate for bodybuilders either. For me, I'd be considered overweight or obese because of my weight, but it's lean mass. So it doesn't give you body composition, but it definitely gives you a good idea of if this person looks like a beach ball. Forget the fact that it's simply a ratio of weight to height, which was never meant to assess an individual's health. No shit, but I just talked about this. Let's read it through. Put all these things to one side, and it's still clear that BMI is a tool of oppression. No, it's not. And here's why. 1, it only applies to white European men. That's a fucking lie. Like, that's a lie. What the fuck does that mean? It applies to humans. It applies to human beings. White European men. What? Oh my God, there's 9 of these. Number 2, it is used to label and separate people into different categories, as this chick keeps on claiming oppression. Sounds like you are trying to separate people into different categories, right? Anyway, let's just leave that hypocrisy at number 2. Number 3, it is used to scientifically justify the labeling and stereotyping of people in these categories. Number 4, it is used to deny people in certain categories their basic human rights, such as healthcare. Well, that's a fucking lie.
Matt Damon.
That's a lie. It doesn't deny people basic. All right. Someone tell me, anyone else anyone a nurse here or a doctor here? Anyone that's obese? Is anyone denied basic human rights? Are you kidding me? No one. I don't know what they're doing I guess the UK is denying people basic human rights. They are in Australia and certain European countries. And no one in the United States, no one's getting their basic human rights. Well, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, they're force vaccinating your kids and stuff like that. Yeah, okay. So you get my point, for God's sake. Number 5, it is used to punish people in certain categories. In parentheses, parents being accused of child abuse. Well, let me tell you a story. If your child is 5 years old, and they are 150 pounds, yeah, that's child abuse. Okay, so if you are stuffing your kid with garbage food and they're morbidly obese, it is child abuse. The child can't work for a living, can't cook their own food. You're not raising your child properly. You're abusing that poor, innocent human. Number 6, it is responsible for a 2-tier healthcare system in which fat people, especially those with other marginalized identities, go fuck yourself, are disproportionately stigmatized and excluded. Let me get the expert in here.
Go fuck yourself. Everybody knows you never go full retard.
So fat people, it's responsible for a 2-tier healthcare system, 2-tiered, in which fat people, especially those with other marginalized identities, I don't give a fuck about your identity. Your identity is unnecessarily, your identity, what you claim to be, has nothing to do with your health. You can claim to be marginalized. That doesn't necessarily have to do with your health. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with your health. For fuck's sake. Number 7, it has a very problematic origin story. Oh no. Which includes, surprise, surprise, race science, eugenics, and religious propaganda. Yo, fat doctor. BMI is height and weight. It's height and weight. And let me tell you, if you take someone who doesn't exercise and you do their BMI and it says they're obese and you look at them in real life, they're obese. It's actually quite accurate. It gives you an idea, hey, This person that's 5 feet tall is also 300 pounds. Well, they're super healthy. They're super healthy. They're super healthy. Anyone care to contradict common sense and logic and just what your eyes see? Yeah, don't believe your fucking eyes. The whole idea is if you are, who cares what the name is? Who cares if you are a 26 or a 26.5? Oh, now you're technically obese. Oh, now you're technically overweight. You're not healthy. You're not fit. You're not taking care of yourself. That's the point. Start making those fucking changes. It's your responsibility. Like, who cares what the actual number is? 25 or 30, it ain't good for you. Jesus Christ. Number 8, governments are using BMI to justify their mishandling of situations, e.g. the COVID pandemic. Let me tell you something. There are a lot of things being mishandled with the COVID pandemic. Most of it is being handled like absolute trash. Okay? COVID is a non-issue. Okay? This is an authoritarian takeover. It's a non-fucking issue. Everyone should be back to work, use therapeutics, make the right decisions for you, and let's fucking go. All right? This is not what they're making it out to be, and you all fucking know it. Anyone that's in denial of that, you're just part of the cult. You're not opening your fucking eyes. So stop. What BMI has nothing to do with this. Number 9, doctors use BMI to justify their bias and bigotry. Jesus Christ.
How about I send you a hobo's
This chick, if she's actually a doctor, I have my doubts that she's actually a doctor. She should have her license revoked. Don't go get healthcare in the UK. You have a lot of retarded doctors out there. Be very careful. Oh, there's more. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, we're back. Hold on a second. I know. I'm sorry.
Fucking bullshit.
I'm sorry. Let's see. Fat Doctor UK. In closing, now look, I'm all for scrapping BMI. You don't say. But it isn't going to deal with the underlying problem. Of course not, because the problem couldn't go away. What else would you complain about? People in positions of power need to oppress the masses in order to hold on to that power. That's true. What?
He's heating up!
What the fuck is that word?
What the fuck is that?
What is that? I'm sorry, what is that? What's fatmisia? Fatmisia is what? Someone Google that. Fatmisia is one of those most effective ways to do this nowadays. Scrapping BMI isn't enough. I don't even know what that is. We need to take the power back. Hashtag end body fascism. You can't spell that. Hashtag BMI and hashtag BMI is bullshit. Okay, nice. We're just out here making up words. This is fun, right? It's a good time. Yeah. What does that mean? Who fucking knows? Say it. Write it. Fatmisia. Yeah, no one knows what that is. All right, let's do a couple videos. Let's do a video too. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Oh my God. Ew. All right, we got a number 1 and a number 2. What do we got here? Pick a number 1 or number 2. We have 2 videos, and they both look like they're going to be interesting. We got 2 interesting videos. Oh God, one's horrifying. They're probably both horrifying. Come on, what else is new? Fatmisia, also called fat phobia or sizeism. Thank you very much, Nika. Fat phobia or sizeism, Daniel-san. No one knows what that is. No one knows what that is.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
We got a number 1 here. We got number 1 off the charts. Cerny, Tyler, Jen, Peaceful, John. Sometimes in my dreams, James Stone and Lady Justice. Everyone number 1. This is titled Plus Size Rant.
What's in the box?
Hold on to your tits.
So I don't understand why you skinny people get so fucking offended when non-skinny people point out the fact that skinny privilege literally exists. And I'm sure that
if you don't know what she just said, I don't. I am offended by your eyeshadow or whatever the fuck that is. What is going on? How many piercings can a nose hold? Is there a limit to how much metal can be in a nose? This chick has a nose ring, a stud, and a septum piercing. Like I told you, septum piercings are the new blue hair. This chick looks like a lesbian Cruella de Vil. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's my opinion. So she's responding. Let's start this up again. Huh? All right. So she's responding to this post on TikTok. This comment said, "Fucking BS. I don't know where fat people got the idea that they're oppressed." Good point. Also, to assume I don't have problems finding clothes that fit is far from true. Yeah. Like I have problems finding clothes. That's why I barely wear any. Like it's not easy to find jeans that fit me. They don't. A lot of people have trouble finding clothes. That's why they go clothes shopping. They don't just be like, I go there and I get clothes. A lot of people have to like look around and try things on and they'll say, oh, it doesn't fit. Oh, I like this, but I don't like that. It's called shopping. Shopping.
So I don't understand why you skinny people get so fucking offended when non-skinny people point out the fact that skinny privilege literally exists. And I'm sure that...
You know what's funny? I don't know why skinny people get upset that non-skinny people say that skinny privilege actually exists, because you're telling people it exists and there's no argument about it. We can say, go fuck yourself. You can't just say something exists and just like, I don't know why they get so upset, because you're making shit up, because you're just saying things, because you're playing a victim. You're begging for attention and you're taking it, and you're doing so very angrily. You're doing so with so much compassion because you care so much about fat people. No, you just have so much self-hatred. You're radiating it outwards into the world. Let's continue.
Get upset when you can't find the perfect little camisole tank top to be skin tight on you, but at the end of the day, you can walk into any major store that sells clothes and find something that is going to fit over your body.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be able to go into a clothes store and find clothes. They also have big and tall stores for people that are unusually big and tall. So now that people are so unhealthy and eating themselves to death every day, every company out there has to completely flip their whole script and start catering to your extreme disease, to your unhealth or lack of health. So everyone has to cater. All these businesses have to cater to your poor lifestyle choices. That's what you're saying. You're demanding that people cater to you. You're demanding that everyone serve you. There are companies that do this. You can see how unrealistic and how unnatural that is, to have ubiquitous amounts of food everywhere and to need excessive clothing sizes. They make plenty of these things. They make tons of sizes for all sorts of shapes. If you can't find it, then that's a huge problem for you.
Something that is going to cover your body. Plus size people do not have that option. Plus size people literally have...
God, what the fuck is wrong with this chick's audio? It's probably just her voice. My God, if you're just listening to this, I can't explain what she looks like. She never grew out of the goth phase or something. Scary shit.
Medical issues ignored by doctors just because they're plus size. Some plus size people are literally fucking forced to buy an extra plane ticket so nobody has to sit next to them and their fatness on the plane.
Because they're too big for a seat. That's how it works. Professional bodybuilders have to do that too. Like, these planes have to actually be able to take off. You understand?
Plus size people literally get judged for fucking eating regular meals.
They don't eat regular meals. What is wrong with this person? They don't eat regular meals. Have you seen an obese person eat? They also don't exercise. They don't exercise. They don't move. They don't move. If you consume 2,000 calories a day and you're only utilizing 1,500 because you're sitting on the couch all the time, you're going to get fatter and fatter progressively over time. It's not regular meals. It's too fucking much and you're not moving enough. And you're also eating garbage food. Regular meals is usually trash food. Why are you yelling? Why are you yelling? This fat aggression is really unbecoming.
Plus size people have had to harass clothing brands for decades just to get clothing that fits them. Literally check your fucking privilege, dude.
Oh God, it's over. For fuck's sake. Jesus goddamn Christ. Okay. Wow. That's an applause for it being over. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't know. She has a hell of a time with TSA, I bet. Yeah, right? Glowing artist. Her voice is worse than nails on a chalkboard. I agree. Jesus Christ. Yeah, why is everyone see how the same argument keeps on coming back? Look, plane seats on a plane. It's very important for a couple things. It's important that flights, like the air travel, is affordable for people. If you have, let's say you have 200 seats on a plane and you want to double the size of the seats because people are too fat nowadays. So now you have 100 seats on the plane. Guess what happens? I don't know if it's exactly an even number, but you're going to double the price of a ticket. So instead of being like $300 for a ticket, you're paying $600. You want to pay $600 or $1,000? Oh my God, it's so expensive. Why is these flights so expensive? Because you have less seats. It's called a private plane. You can rent a plane, right? It has like 7 or 8 or 10 seats or whatever. You might pay $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to fly on it. That's how the cookie crumbles, fam. That's how it goes. Supply and demand. If there's less supply and the demand stays the same, then boom, price goes up. I agree, Gina. Gina writes, she's pissed as she's gotten herself into that situation. Instead of ranting, do what you can to change. But that takes work. It's easier to rant on TikTok, get followers of other pussies and victims that don't want to change either, get a following, create your identity around someone who's fighting the good old fight against oppression, create no value in society, and boom, you change your hashtag rather than actually changing your habits. Why would I want to put in the work and take responsibility when I could just blame everyone else for my problems? Welcome to America. Let's do another video, shall we? Come on now.
What's in the box?
Very simple. All right, drink water to burn calories. I don't think this is how it works, but okay, we should have that's how flags come about. Yeah, we should have a flag that has a big fucking donut on it. A donut. How about, you know what the flag of the United States or the woke should be, or fat acceptance should be one of those donut burgers where you have like 2 glazed jizz donuts with like a piece of fried chicken and like ranch all over it. What?
Hello. I'm a certified personal trainer, and I want to tell you 3 secrets that a lot of my clients, when I tell them, they're like, oh, what? Secret number 1, if you can't tell if you're working hard enough at the gym, if you don't know if you're burning calories yet, take 3 fingers, find your belly button, put them below your belly button, and if it feels cold, you're burning calories.
What? What? You're burning calories all the time. You're burning calories all the time. All the time. What she's probably trying to refer to, it might be true. It does nothing to do with it, just blood being in the muscles. Because your body will pull blood from the digestive system, different areas. I have no fucking idea. I mean, it'll send, like, sympathetic nervous system is going to take blood away from, like, you know, the intestines and the around the organs and send it more towards, you know, when you're exercising, about 85-90% of blood is in your muscles. But yeah, like, this is completely this never has to be done. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Start your day with a glass of ice water, 8 to 16 ounces, fill it with ice. It needs to be cold. This is going to jumpstart your metabolism. You need to have it before any food, any coffee. Having this in your belly as the very first thing in the morning is going to set your body up to burn up to 300 extra calories throughout the day.
I don't think that's true at all. I think you should drink water first thing in the morning, but this has these things as like, I'm going to be burning 300. Stop fucking adding and subtracting. Like, this is a fucking math experiment. Drink water first thing in the morning because it's healthy to hydrate your body. Jumpstart my metabolism. People are going to be doing this and be like, well, I have 300 extra calories now. I can eat a donut. Just drink water. Like, it doesn't have to, it's not It doesn't have to be complicated like that. I don't know where you're getting that information, but whatever. Just, yeah, drink water first in the morning. I do, but whatever. Oh, Jesus Christ.
If you're new to running and you're struggling with endurance, you need to use a 2-to-1 ratio. You're going to start with 2 minutes of walking for every 1 minute of running. Do this for 20, 30 minutes, then go home. Once you've gotten used to it and you've built up a little bit on that time, switch the ratio. 2 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking. You'll be a runner in no time.
This video would be great with no volume. Yeah, all right. Like, these are 3 things that are like, okay. Like, I don't disagree with that. Like, hey, if you can't do much cardio, it's like walk for 2 minutes. It's a walk run. Look, there's really nothing wrong with that, I guess. You'll be a runner in no time. You really shouldn't be trying to run to lose weight. You should be focusing on your nutrition, your sleep, and lifting weights. That's going to help you lose weight. Cardiovascular should just be walking or doing like... Put 3 fingers on your stomach. Oh my God, I'm cold. I'm burning calories. Oh, thank you. That's fucking bullshit. All right. We've had, look, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. The 3-finger thing, it's like, I'm trying to think of like, you're burning calories all the time. So maybe more calories you're burning, whatever. You're exercising. I don't care. Like, none of that actually matters. I don't disagree with the drinking water. But when you talk about like, if you drink it cold first thing in the morning, you're going to be burning 300 extra calories. That's not true. That's not true. When you wake up, you'll be burning calories anyway. Drinking cold water, all of a sudden your body's gonna be like, oh, let's utilize energy more because it's cold. Just drink some fucking water first thing in the morning because it's good for you. Hydrate. You haven't drank for like 8 hours. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Where are you going? You could tell her. She would be like, if you're in a relationship with her. Where are you going? Text me. Call me. You get a text message. Who is that? Come give me attention. Tyler, I am saying cunt more now. Thank you, Papa. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Expanding your vocabulary. You can also say twat more. Twat waffle's also good. You could also combine twat and cunt and go with twunt. That's also a very good choice. Very good choice. Throw that in there. Bill Swole spear over here. The look of love is in your eyes. Fuck your resolutions. I don't know. All right. Before we get into the Swoll card, like, for fuck's sake, we got a couple other things. Remember, fam, you can check out our very own Swolenormous apparel site, papaswolio.com. Yeah, douche canoe is very good. papaswolio.com. Use code DailySwoll for 10% off. Of course, members, you get a special code for 20% off. So make sure you log into your account right there on your homepage. You'll see your special offer. papaswolio.com. Use code DailySwoll. You got Swoll Slut, Swoll Variant, go to the fucking gym, all this awesome apparel. Swoll Variant is a fan favorite. And of course, you can jump on the Swoll Variant and also the Swoll Since Birth brand new gear. It's fucking fire. It's over there. Use code DailySwoll. Save 10% over there at papaswolio.com. Fuck your feelings. Papa Swolio, the Swolenormous Christmas apparel, Swoll Miser, all that good shit. Check us out. And of course, swolenormousx.com for the Fuck Yo Resolution special. Save 37% off, up to 37% for unlimited memberships. Get access to everything that we have to offer inside Swolenormous X, full programs, full yoga studio, over 230 classes. You could stream 24/7, 365, full meditation sessions, Swollen 7, Swolga, master classes. We have a workout archive with hundreds of workouts. We have the instructional video library. We got live streams. We got all that stuff. And tonight at 6 p.m., do not forget, tonight at 6 p.m. for members, SwoleFam Roundtable Beaches. Come on now. I'll see you all in a little bit. I'll see you all in a few hours. I'll see you all in 5.5 hours for the roundtable. I got to go get some sun on my tits, get my fucking pump on, make some sick fucking gains, and then I'll be seeing all you beaches. Well, I'll be hearing all you beaches. We'll have a live call available with all memberships. You could join for less than $5, and then you can upgrade. So if you're not sure, if you've been burned before by stupid bullshit programs, if you've always fallen off, trust me, I get it, which is why you could join for less than $5 and then upgrade. So why not do that? Get a feel for it, see how awesome it is, and then upgrade your membership, and you'll get access to tonight's roundtable. Ask questions, come and hang out with the SwoleFam. SwoleNormousX.com. Oh, and last but not least, remember that Wednesday, December 29th, I'm going to keep on talking about it because it's coming up, our Swole Year release party. Wednesday, December 29th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We'll see you there, you sexy beaches. Come on now. Wednesday, December 29th, 6 p.m. Video live stream inside Swole TV. It's going to be epic. Brand new releases and a look back throughout 2021. It's going to be great. It's going to be year. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. Did I say it's going to be fire? It's going to be fucking fire. Absolutely.
He's on fire!
Oh my God. What a show. What a fucking show. Oh my goodness. Now. We got some fuck your resolutions. All right, fam. Here we go. We're going to raffle this bad boy off. Methinks. Are you ready for some fuck your resolutions? Let's fucking go. The Dictionary of Swole, indeed. FYR. I love scrolling through and seeing some of the questions that I missed. We got a winner today. Our winner, Chris Roberts. Congratulations, you fucking beast. Congratulations. Heyo. Very nice. Congratulations, Cristobal. Can I call you Cristobal? Chris, congratulations. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2050. 2050. 2050? Oh my God. 2050. 2050. Support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2050 in the subject and your mailing address in the bio of the email. My God. And special shout out to all those awesome SwoleFam posts. They were fantastic. Jeremy, keep on crushing it. Welcome to the fam, Harley. And Melanie, congratulations on completing your ED recovery. And I'm really excited for this year. I mean, we're really closing out 2021 strong. And I think 2022 is going to be an absolute fucking massacre when it comes to the SwoleFam. I think we're going to keep on crushing it. But any questions that didn't get answered, anything that we might have missed, make sure that you're there for tonight's roundtable. We'll talk more about all the shit. And I'm looking forward to having that conversation. Super casual. If you've never been there before, make sure you log into your account and download the app and all that stuff and prepare. You have the countdown timer in there. And when I text you, when I let you know at 6 p.m., you go in there and then the link will be there. You click the button and then the app will pop up and you'll be in on the live call. So super stoked for that. And we'll see you there. Let's nut this beach, Falcon. Come on. Wrap it up, baby. Let's fucking go.
I don't know how to put this, but kind of a big deal.
Time to go make some sick fucking gains, fam. Don't be a beach. You know better. You know better.
I'd be the luckiest guy alive if that did it for me.
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Oh yeah, baby. Time to make those gains. Making those gains. Oh yeah, baby. Come on now.
I like to caress rusty spoons.
Never had any cock piano before? You're about to get some. About to get a face full or an ear hole full. Making sick gains. Yeah, baby.
Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand.
God damn it.
And it get hot. I got hairy legs.
President's got hairy legs.
Former
vice president.
That turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool.
All right,
and
shut
put
up.
my leg down.
Shut up.
So it was straight and then watch the hair.
You're insane.
Come back up again.
For fuck's sake, Shrek, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Quick release. All right, there we go. Gotta re-rack. Gotta re-spool. That's right. Never hits a vein. The meaty, the girth of the knowledge cock. It is an absolute fucking miracle that I never clip a key. Undefeated and will always be undefeated. Never.
I got hairy legs.
Fucking hell, we know, bro. For God's sake, we fucking know. And I don't think anyone has hairier legs than this guy. All right, fam. Thank you for being here. Remember, join the fam today. SwoleNormusX.com. We'll see you tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for the round table. We'll see you there. Peace McGeese, Deuce Magoose. Tomorrow's Fef. Be there. Peace McGeese, Deuce Magoose. Your boy Papa Swolio. Oh. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard to paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. Off topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons out closets and making new